Hello guys, and welcome to another MK Mobile video. By now I know that someone in NetherRealm Studios knows that they screwed up in this update, and they did that big. Because, alright, they removed the boss's health being the same after you quit the battle, but they opened the Pandora's box, because currently we have the most broken thing that we ever had in the game, and it is the way game is supposed to be played. We are not doing any glitches or something. I actually tested the insane power generation buff against Battle 150 regular Earthrealm tower, and the result was devastating for the enemy team. It is true that I used some kind of a very unfair tower equipment on my Raiden in order for him to start with 3 bars of power, but this can be easily done without it. I just wanted to amplify the effect, and the result was staggering. I actually saw the footage before I do this video. Of course, I played the game, but after I played it, I wanted to make sure that my Liu Kang didn't get hit even once. And this was the case. My classic Liu Kang didn't get hit during the boss battle even once, and the only tower piece for damage that I used was a maxed out green piece. I had another blue piece, but it was giving me just health. And that's irrelevant, because, once again, my classic Liu Kang didn't get hit even once. This is how broken this thing is. Now, currently you're seeing my classic Raiden equipment. The reason being, I just want him to start with an X-ray, and that's it. I don't care about him. He's going to start with an X-ray, do his thing, and then classic Liu Kang is going to take over and destroy the enemy. And look at classic Liu Kang equipment, guys. He has the rusty chainsaw for obvious reasons. He also has body of steel because it gives resistance to all the buffs. You know, if we do special attacks, we're going to get blind, and we want to reflect or resist the blind. Both ways work. Also, he has the Cyberpack 2007. It's a maxed out green piece, and he has the Earth Elemental Face Mask for additional power generation and additional 30% resistance to all the buffs. So we have some 45% resistance to all the buffs thanks to those two equipment that we have, the two armors. We also have classic smoke. Actually, we have some close to 50, actually, sorry. So we have classic smoke that gives another 20, so that's roughly 70. And we have the Hawk Stance talent, which means that we have some 90% resistance to the buffs on classic Liu Kang. You can see that there is almost no way we are going to get blind during the match. And this is what happened. And if we get blind, actually, we have classic Raiden to feel. I mean, to spend some time while the blind will expire. And this is how strong this team is. It is incredible. This is my talents, by the way. Precision, Thunderous Blows for additional special attack 2, and Death Mark technique because the brutal ending. I don't like this combo ender Liu Kang to give chances to the enemy to escape. And I want to keep the special 2s going and going. And we have the Hawk Stance, as I already mentioned. And we also have the Horse Stance, and we have the Spec Ops tactics. That's really cool because at least once or twice you're going to tag in and out. Conditioning is a must to reduce special 2 power cost. And basically this is it. Once you have this setup, classic Liu Kang cannot be hit. Like, literally cannot be hit. Let's go to the battle itself, and let you walk into the battle. In the beginning, what I'm doing is I'm going to do special 3 or X-ray of classic Raiden. Reason being, he has power generation. He can give this power generation to the entire team. And you can see I have my classic Liu Kang in the pocket. I'm tagging him in, and from there on we start the Carnage. He cannot do anything. The Guardian Terminator counts. That's even better. Now he's going to do special 2. Stunning him in the process. He's going to actually resist the first stun, but from there on he cannot do anything. And look at how easy it is to get to another special 2 of Liu Kang. It is simply unfair, guys. I actually tested this on a Death Hunter Johnny Cage or Strike Force Johnny Cage, his special one, but I was kind of disappointed because his special one, the thing is, Strike Force Johnny Cage has a lower power generation, base power generation compared to classic Liu Kang, and it's so easy. Look at this. Strike Force Johnny Cage is currently cripple. At this point on, I can tag my Liu Kang, but I want the devastation to be full. So I'm going to corner this guy, I'm going to do X-ray to this guy so I can give further power generation to Liu Kang. And just look at this. Liu Kang will not get hit during the entire length of the game. They cannot touch him. And basically this renders this tower piece useless. Of course, it's not exactly useless because it gives me resistance to the buffs. But when it comes to the actually health boost, it is kind of useless because they cannot hit me. Not even once. Look at this. Johnny Cage dies at this very point, 1.10 seconds on the clock, and they cannot do anything. This is a flawless victory, guys. So I don't know what's going to happen now. Are they going to patch this? Because if they don't, this is going to be probably, I don't know, the easiest tower ever. I mean, this is the team, guys. This is the team. You just use this team, wreak havoc, destroy everybody, because bosses cannot do anything. They will be instant lock forever. You can also use Scorpion, you can use Johnny Cage, whoever. But classic Liu Kang has probably the best damage output of special 2, the fastest animation. So if this thing works, he's by far the best boss killer. He used to be the best boss killer before they destroyed his special 2, but now this doesn't matter because he generates power like crazy and he can destroy bosses like without any issues whatsoever. So this is what I wanted to share with you. Once again, I understand I have a lot of tower equipment, but please don't judge me. Say not everybody has this tower equipment. I understand that. Just going to show you the full potential. From there on, you can select, you can identify what you have, and you can go up to the best extent that you can go, right? You can select your best gear and try to replicate to the best extent possible for you. It is impossible to make a video that will be applicable for everyone because everyone has different stuff. The point here is, Classic Raiden is not really that important, but Classic Raiden can easily get to an X-Ray, and X-Ray can amplify the power generation of Classic Liu Kang. That's awesome. If you don't have Classic Raiden, he is absolutely not paramount. If you give Classic Liu Kang enough equipment for power generation, he can do that without Classic Raiden stuff. So yeah, Classic Raiden is just there, but I would say Classic Smoke is very important so that you can reflect those pesky blinds back to their owner, because these blinds are really annoying. Good thing is that if you have Classic Smoke and a lot of equipment that is reflecting power back to the enemy, not power but the buffs, then in general that's not a problem anymore because you're not going to get blind. However, once again, you have to make sure that you have Classic Smoke. Even at Fusion 0 he will do. Everything else can be done by Classic Liu Kang without any problems. And of course you can use any Scorpion. You just have to remember that you need to find a way to resist the blinds. If you manage to resist the blinds, then you can stun lock the enemy forever. Now, the MVP in terms of damage in this fight is Classic Liu Kang. The MVP in terms of support is Smoke. So, yeah, Smoke is extremely valuable, even though I don't use him actively, but the 20% resistance to all the buffs is really good. Actually, I don't care whether I reflect to the blinds to Johnny Cage or not, because he's going to die anyway, so whether he's blind or not doesn't bother me at all. But it is important for me to resist the blinds, and that's important for you. So if you want to build a team that can take advantage of this power generation boost, that would be awesome. Just make sure, guys, that you can resist the blinds. That's all. Alright, guys, I hope that you found this video useful. This is going to be all for me for today. Please let me know whether this works for you down below in the comment section, and see you next time. Actually, don't forget to join our Discord server. The link is in the description of this video. See you next time, guys. Take care and stay safe.